Mylan, the maker of Epipen, is recalling 13 lots of its Epi-Pen and Epi-Pen Jr. This comes after the FDA found the pens have a defective part that could keep them from activating. The auto-injector device is the flagship product to treat life-threatening allergic reactions. But this recall comes at a rough time, for the pharmaceutical company is still reeling from last year's price scandal.
Greed is always a factor.
It's when the company jacked up the price of a 2-pack Epi-Pen by 500% to $608.
I know there is considerable concern and skepticism about the pricing of EpiPens, and I think many people incorrectly assume that we make $600 off of each pen. It's simply not true.
But despite Mylan's response, many are not happy with the price increase.
This is a life issue. This is life or death. Not having access and affordable access to that EpiPen is the difference between yourself or your child or your loved one living or not.
Our drug industry has been disastrous. They're leaving left and right. And the other thing we have to do is create new bidding procedures for the drug industry because they're getting away with murder.
For many of the 15 million Americans with food allergies, this latest stumble by Mylan is causing growing uncertainty about how they'll keep themselves and their families healthy in the event of a potentially dangerous allergic reaction. Many patients are still juggling with how to afford the overpriced medication.
A bottle of epinephrine costs nothing, just a few dollars that I could treat hundreds of patients with.
Now, many patients are preparing to switch to generic brands of the product.
Even with my insurance, it was going to be over $300. So to me and my parents, it was a no-brainer to use the other brand.
CVS recently released a generic competitor to the Epi-Pen for a sixth of the price, $110 for a 2-pack. And now with the Epi-Pen recall, more patients may consider switching to a cheaper and safer product. For UMTV, I'm Danni Dikes.